What's up, guys? My name's Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty, and it's time to get to another season mode. We're in round 15 at the moment, even though this is like round 14, technically. Because next week we're actually going to do something different rather than a season mode video. I spoke about this a little bit last week because of the bye rounds have kind of messed up the fixture a little bit, and given that Richmond had their fixture in the bye like a round earlier than it actually happened in the actual season, then that sort of messed this up a little bit. So next week's the last week of the actual bye rounds, and then we're gonna do something different for that. But as for now, this is what we're going to be doing, and we actually are going to be talking about bye rounds. So evening bounce underway, but let's get into bye rounds and why we need them. Why are they? I don't know, I guess people might think they're a new thing, but they're not really. So we've kind of always had at least one bye round over the number of years in the AFL. I remember there's still two this year, although technically there's only one. But the way they work is you get a week off, basically. So how they used to do it was they used to do a split round. 5 games one week, 4 games the next. Basically would give the same thing as a bye, or they do 2 split rounds or something like that, to get the. Actually, no, a split round would be a bye. Yeah, no, that's right. So then, yeah, obviously. Oh, actually, no, but it used to be 4 and 4 because of the way that there was only 16 teams back in the day. And then the Gold Coast came in, the byes were sort of messed up, like you'd have a bye randomly, and then late in the season every team had a bye within like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And then what we have now is we have these trio of sort of bye rounds in round 13, 14, 15. Where 6 teams miss out in each week, and then I think it's round. Let me get it up here. Okay, so this season we've actually only had the one bye round between these 3. So I think what they did last season was they had a split round as well at some stage throughout the season. So they had the byes earlier, like round 9, 10, 11, or something like that, and then like round 17 they had a. Oh, Hampton, that's terrible. They had like a split round, so then that broke the season up again into like 2 byes. But what I think they've replaced that with this season is the round 24 bye. So as soon as everyone's done with their home and away games, there's going to be a bye the week before finals, which again is going to mess up our gameplays here. And we're going to have to find something else to replace it with. But I think it's going to be it's a good thing. Like, players kind of need the rest, as you may notice over the coming weeks. Some teams perform better with the bye, some teams perform worse the week after the bye. I know Richmond are generally pretty crap the week after the bye, so thank goodness we're playing Brisbane this week, because I remember last year I think we played West Coast the week after the bye at home, and it was a game we were probably expected to win, and we just didn't do anything with it. Now that was a terrible drop mark, but a beautiful goal. And what people don't understand is you get wrecked after, like 14 constant weeks. People playing through injuries. To this point, they need a week to get off. Gives players extra time to recover. So and it's sort of like everyone gets their holidays, their school holidays. You get 2 weeks school holidays. These guys, like, this is their work, so they need like a little bit of holidays, I feel, anyway. And then if we look at like the round 23 bye, obviously, so teams can be primed going into the final series. I think that is the number one priority here, is that getting the teams ready to play finals. Because the last couple of years, Fremantle have rested players two out of the last 3 years. I think they did it in, or maybe 2 out of the last 4. They did it in they made the grand final, so 2013, and then again in last year. And North Melbourne as well rested like 9 or 10 players in the last round or something stupid that the AFL were not happy with at all, and that this is sort of their response to that is, you know, alright, well, we'll give you a bye round. That's a magnificent kick! We'll give you a bye after round 23. Does it sort of make the season lose momentum is the problem here? Is, you know, is everyone going to sort of go, well, you know, my team's done. There's now a break between now and the finals. What am I going to do for this weekend? So the AFL are trying to stack this middle weekend with a bunch of stuff. I'm sure that it will get better over future seasons. Obviously, this is only the first season that they've done this sort of bye intermission between round 23 and the finals. So what have we got this year? I think we've got the EJ Witten game, which Channel 7 is now broadcasting, which I think is a little bit disappointing, considering Channel 9 has been doing it for so many years. Then you've got there's going to be a women's game, I think, on that weekend, the final of the Women's League, which will be the Bulldogs versus Melbourne, or something like that, which will sort of lead into the Women's League next season, so that's going to be on there. And I'm not actually sure what else is currently scheduled for that round 23 bye weekend. Hopefully there's some cool stuff, you know, down at the MCG. Hopefully they'll get a big turnout to the women's league game. That'll make it interesting as well. So there will definitely be some, you know, stuff over that weekend, but it won't be as sort of big as the first week of finals. But I guess that means for me, as a Richmond supporter, if we do make the finals, I'm going to get at least 2 weeks of finals hype before we get eliminated. Hopefully we can pull off a miracle again this year and get there, but I don't see that happening. Yeah, so what do you guys think? What should they put in the round 23 bye weekend? What should they, you know, be doing throughout you know, the current bye weekend? So when there's only 6 games on, should there be anything special? I know we've got the Thursday night games, but they're actually happening over the next 4 to 5 weeks rather than just the 1 week of tonight, or rather than just over the bye week. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see happen over those bye rounds, and or, you know, how many bye rounds should there be, when should they happen, or what we should be doing in the round 23 bye, because I am definitely going to be hungry for footy, especially if my team is KO'd from the finals. I want to watch everything that I possibly can. So you never know, I might go down to the women's game, wherever that is, and watch that. So we will see how we go. And let's beat this Melbourne team, because Melbourne are annoying. Oh, that paid advantage. Actually, no, I'll take that back. Melbourne aren't annoying. They just beat us. Hence, they are annoying to me. Oh, Miles takes him on. Runs to the 50 and kicks. Oh, that was absolutely perfection. Somehow found Hampson. Oh, one of the funniest things was last week against, it would have been 2 weeks ago now, against the Gold Coast. I was watching the game back when we won in the last quarter. Hampson takes a mark about 20 metres out, directly in front. It was a great mark. And Dennis Cometti on commentary goes, "This is no mere formality, believe me." And I just started pissing myself laughing. I'm like, Sean Hampson, he's not known for his great goal kicking ability. And that's quite hilarious. I just thought it was funny. Who knows if anyone else thought it was funny. But I'll be at the game again this week against the Lions, because we should get it done. Again, we should go then 6 and 7. Did he just kick the ball 50 metres backwards? Yes, he did. And he allowed young Daniel Rioli to just... Oh, Daniel, what is that? Damn, Daniel. Roberts Thompson. Does that come up as Roberts Thompson? Pedersen. Long kick. Okay. Sub in Marbier. Marbier Chol subbed into the game for Dylan Grimes. Sort of might just give him a little bit of a wee little run here. I've lost Stone out of defence. Long ball, Lloyd at the back. Griffiths. Oh, gee whiz. Somehow got rid of that. In the back three to Melbourne. They're lucky to get out of that one. Very lucky. Trengo now. He's got it on the wing. I think he's disappeared into the stand. He pretty much did disappear into the stand. And he kicked it along to Vandenberg though. Oh, that's not a bad kick to Tyson, who could probably have got it and gone. And he goes long in the doors direction. Rance. Just couldn't outmark him there. I think that was a... I thought maybe Alex Rance, you know. Oh my goodness. My goodness gracious me. Can I get one last goal? No. A 2-goal win from a 6-goal game. Quite a bizarre game, to be perfectly honest. I feel like we got out of jail a little bit, but one behind each in the last quarter. My goodness. I've got the ladder up for you guys who want to see the ladder. Richmond are 14 games played, 12 wins and 2 draws, I believe. Does that make sense? 12 times 4 is 48. Plus 2 draws, yeah. And then we play the Gold Coast Suns. Okay. Where's that one being played? Is it being played? No, it doesn't say. I know it's our home game, but like, alright. Well, let's have a look at the technical ladder here. We can see Richmond 14 wins, no losses, 2 draws. If you want to see where your team actually is on the ladder, I will just scroll down now for you guys so you can have a look. So the top 8 is Richmond, Sydney, North Melbourne and Freo. Round out that top 4, West Coast, Collingwood, Carlton, and the Western Bulldogs are the remainder of the top 8. Followed by Brisbane, very close. The Giants, very close. Geelong, St Kilda, Port Adelaide, Hawthorn, Gold Coast, Essendon, Melbourne, and the Adelaide Crows sitting on the bottom of the ladder. But everyone is still a mathematical chance of making that top 8 right now. Let me know what you guys think. What should we do with bye rounds? Should they keep going? Should they not keep going? You decide, and I will see you guys later.